Welcome to Art Lectures. We're exploring Frans Hals's renowned painting, The Laughing Cavalier, also known as The Dutch Knight. This masterpiece, created in 1624, showcases a self-assured man from the new bourgeoisie dressed in flamboyant clothing. The painting, measuring 83 by 67.3 centimetres, is an iconic example of Hals's work and resides in the Wallace Collection in London. Frans Hals was once the preeminent portrait painter of Haarlem, but his fame faded after his death. It wasn't until the 19th century that his reputation was revived, reaching new heights. A pivotal moment was the 1865 auction of The Laughing Cavalier, where the Marquis of Hertford outbid Baron von Rothschild, paying 6 times the expected amount. At that time, the painting was simply titled Portrait of a Man. It wasn't until between 1875 and 1888 that it gained its current title, which, although popular, is somewhat misleading as the subject is a prominent citizen in fashionable attire rather than a cavalier. The painting is part of the Wallace Collection, established in 1897 in the family's London residence. Sir Richard Wallace's bequest stipulated that the portrait could not be loaned out, and thus it has never left the museum until now. For the major Frans Hals exhibition in Amsterdam, a clever adjustment in the bequest has allowed The Laughing Cavalier to return to Holland for the first time in 200 years. The Laughing Cavalier exemplifies Hals's style, characterized by its lively and bold brushwork. The subject is dressed in luxurious, modish attire featuring an elaborately embroidered doublet, an extravagant lace collar, and impressive cuffs. The intricate depiction of the lace and the shimmering highlights on the embroidered patterns demonstrate Hals's technical mastery. Additionally, the man's sleeves are adorned with various love symbols, suggesting that this might be an engagement portrait. A notable feature is the pose of the left arm, known as the Renaissance elbow, reminiscent of a pose from a painting by Bronzino from the 1530s. An inscription in the upper right indicates that the man was 26 years old when the painting was created. While his identity was long unknown, art historian Peter Biesber proposed in a 2012 study that the subject might be Tieleman Roosterman, a merchant who was also painted by Hals in 1634. The figure exudes confidence and success, depicted half-length against a plain green background. His slightly elevated head, twinkling eyes, and amused smile, possibly hinting at disdain, suggest a lively personality. Hals often had his sitters think of specific scenarios while posing, giving his portraits a remarkably lifelike quality, akin to photography before its time. Thank you for joining us on Art Lectures. Please like and subscribe for more insightful art explorations.